first pitch of the afternoon is the fastballs right in there for a strike call, 0-1. Winooski 0-3 on the year. They lost at Mount Abraham 4-3 in their opener. Lost at South Burlington 9-8 in their second game. Pitch in for a strike. It is 0-2 on Rouse. And they lost at Mount Mansfield in their most recent outing 5-2. So 0-3, but they've been in every ball game. Pitch on the outside corner. Rouse didn't like it, but he has called 3 pitches. And the center fielder Corey Prevey will come to the plate. Milton, on the other hand, is off to a great start, 3-0 on the year, and trying to keep that record of success going this afternoon. Prevey, right-handed batter, breaking ball, and it's in for a strike call, 0-1. 4 pitches, 4 strikes so far for Goslin. Right-hander coming back. Missing outside here, and the count goes even to 1-1. Goslin has worked 3 innings so far on the year. Breaking ball missing off the outside corner down. The count goes to 2-1. 3 innings of work. He's allowed 6 runs, 5 of them earned. Here's a chopper out in front of the plate. Goslin will handle it. Throws on to Roberge, and by a step in time to get Prevey 1-3 on the putout. And there are 2 away for Milton here in the first inning, as the designated hitter Mike Barron will come to the plate. Goslin, 3 innings of work, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. Opponents hitting only .214 against him, but he's got an earned run average of 11.67. Let's bring that down a little bit this afternoon. 2 out, nobody on. Barron, the batter. Big, strong right-handed hitter. Swings on the first pitch, drives it in the air toward right field. That might catch the gap. It will, all the way to the fence. Picked up out there by Brunel. On his way into second and pulling in with a stand-up double is Mike Barron. So the designated hitter of the Yellow Jackets finds the gap in right center field. And Milton with a runner at second, 2 out here in the top half of the first inning. As the cleanup man, the first baseman Nate LaMarche will come to the plate. And Coach Gilbert will come down to talk to him.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 23, Mike Barron.
LaMarche, right-handed batter. Pitch to him, and it's low for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Very little wind here this afternoon. Pitch by Goslin. High. The flag out in center field is hanging basically limp. The flag's on the wall in right, moving a little bit. And they seem to be moving from left toward right. Pitch way up high, ball 3, and it's 3-0 now on LaMarche. So Goslin, after getting the first 2 hitters, gives up the double, and now he's fallen behind to the Milton cleanup hitter. 3-0. Showing bunt, ball 4. LaMarche takes it up high, and he draws the base on balls. The first allowed by Goslin. Runners at first and second for Milton with 2 away here in the first inning. And the catcher, Aaron Metzger, coming to the plate. Metzger, right-handed batter. Here's the set by Goslin. And the pitch on the way, the breaking ball, and it's in for a strike call, 0-1. Metzger, big, strong-looking kid. Runners lead at first and second. Goslin the pitch. Down in the dirt, skips on by to the screen. Brennan Rugg picks it off the grass, and the runners move up to second and third. That'll be a wild pitch. Charged to Matt Goslin. And now 2 runners in scoring position. A 1-ball, 1-strike count here on Metzger. Goslin from the windup. Pitch swung on, bounced toward the left side. Gavin Rugg, the shortstop, has it. Throws across in time for the out to retire the side. No runs in the inning, 1 hit, and 2 are left on. And after a half inning of play, it's Milton 0, and Winooski coming to bat. The bottom of the first inning. Let's check the Milton defense for you. The right fielder, Ryan Wheeler, out there in right. Center fielder is Corey Prevey. There is Prevey in center. And around in left field, Mike Pierce this afternoon for the Yellow Jackets. Pierce in left. The infield defense, the third baseman, is Dustin Whitney. The shortstop is Brock Rouse. Second baseman is Billy Mayville. And the first baseman is Nate LaMarche. Behind the plate, he'll be out here as soon as he gets the gear on. He was the last hitter in the inning. That will be Aaron Metzger. And the pitcher, waiting for somebody to warm him up out there, is Eric Beauregard. Beauregard to get the start this afternoon for Milton. Now, for the Winooski Spartans that Beauregard will be facing in this afternoon's ball game. For the Spartans, Tony Roberge at first base leads it off. Gavin Rugg, the shortstop, will bat second. Brennan Rugg, the catcher, will bat third. Jesse Clark, the center fielder, is the cleanup hitter. Matt Goslin, the pitcher, will bat number 5. B.J. McKinley, the designated hitter, he'll bat 6th. Steve Bevilacqua, the left fielder, he will bat 7th. Jason Grimes, the third baseman, will bat 8th. And Mark Houle, the second baseman, will be the number 9 hitter. Right-hander Beauregard out on the hill warming up as we head into the bottom half of inning number 1. Of course, we want to take the opportunity, as always, to thank our fine sponsors who are a part of our broadcasts all year long of high school baseball on Adelphia Cable Channel 15. The game brought to you by the Winooski Press. High-quality offset letter printing. They're a well-established, respected printing house in Winooski, have been since 1947. Another of the fine businesses sponsoring these Winooski games is Walt's Game Room at 12 Mallets Bay Avenue. The place to go for a relaxing evening of pool or arcade games available there, too. And our thanks to them and all of our sponsors. Back with us for another season, covering the Spartans here in Winooski. Will lead it off for the Spartans, first baseman. Roberge in the early going on the season, hitting at .333, 3 hits and 9 at-bats. Leads the club with 7 stolen bases. And leads the club with 5 runs scored. Roberge, senior right-handed batter against Beauregard, who rocks into the wind, kicks and delivers, and the breaking ball missing up and in, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Third baseman Dustin Whitney up at the edge of the grass for Milton at third base. And the pitch in at the belt for a strike on the outside half. 1-1 now on Roberge. Right-hander back. Breaking ball. Dropped it in for a strike call. And the count on Roberge goes to 1-2. Now Beauregard right back. Breaking ball hit on the ground toward short. Handled there by Rouse. Fires on to first in time for the out. 1 away. Roberge grounding out 6-3. 1 gone in the first inning for the Winooski Spartans. And the shortstop Gavin Rugg at the plate. Rugg, .286 hitter on the year. 2 hits and 7 at-bats. Takes the first pitch, fastball on the inside half, just above the knees. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch from Beauregard, missing low and away, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike.
Okay, now, your pitch.
Breaking ball missed high. 2-1, the count on Rugg. Spartans, of course, defending another state championship in Division II in the state of Vermont. Pitch missing outside 3-1. They've got a lot of people back from that club a year ago, but one very key member comes to mind right away who is not here. Of course, that's Kyle Tipson. Pitch on the inside corner for a strike. Rugg was jumping away, but pitch looked pretty good from here, and the count is full at 3-2. Metzger now, meanwhile, has a problem. He had a batting glove on, decides to get rid of it. Count is full, 3-2 on Rugg. Pitch on the way. Fastball missed up high, ball 4. So Rugg draws the 1-out base on balls. First walk allowed by Beauregard. And with a runner at first and 1 out, Brennan Rugg, the catcher, comes to the plate. Rugg, left-handed batter, 272 in the early going, 3 hits and 11 at-bats. Couple of runs scored and a couple of stolen bases. Pitch off the glove of Metzger. It was on the inside corner for a strike. Down to second goes Gavin Rugg. Takes the turn and holds on right there. That's going to be a pass ball charged to the catcher, Metzger. Pitch was on the inside corner for a strike. I don't know if he was crossed up or what, but just flipped off the glove and on back to the screen. So it's a strike on Brennan Rugg, but Gavin Rugg is down in scoring position with 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. The set and the pitch, and the ball is chopped out on the ground of the shortstop in the hole. He's got it, throws not in time, and over to third after the throw, and holding on there safely is Gavin Rugg. It'll be an infield hit for Brennan Rugg, who chopped it into the hole. The shortstop to his right, Rouse, threw off balance, but couldn't get enough on the throw, and Brennan Rugg beats it out for a base hit. Gavin Rugg held up, and after the throw came over to third. So runners at first and third with 1 out for the Spartans. And the cleanup hitter, the center fielder Jesse Clark, at the plate. Clark at 286, 2 hits and 7 at-bats. Toss to first, leisurely throw by Beauregard, chasing Brennan Rugg back to the bag. Spartans threaten here with 1 away. Pitch. Fastball missing high, a ball. 1 ball and no strikes as Brennan Rugg with the big bluff off the bag at first base, but he was not going. The Rugg brothers at the corners here with 1 away. Beauregard from the letters. They show bunt. It's in for a strike. Runner going to second base. They throw the ball away as they tried to come to third. Home to score is Gavin Rugg, and all the way to third is Brennan Rugg. It is 1-0 Winooski. They threw the ball through the second base up in front of the bag. That was Mayville. He cut the ball off as Gavin Rugg, or check that, Brennan Rugg went in safely with a stolen base. They threw to third trying to get Gavin Rugg going back into the bag, and when the throw gets away, Gavin Rugg scores. It'll be an error on the second baseman, and it is 1-0 Winooski, a runner at third and still only 1 man out. 1 strike count here on Jesse Clark. Actually, I think it's 1 ball, 1 strike. He swings, doesn't get it, and the count goes to 1-2 now on Clark. So a stolen base for Brennan Rugg, and Gavin Rugg scores on the throwing error. Breaking ball missing high, and the count goes even now on Clark at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Beauregard from the windup. Strike 3 call. Dropped it on the outside corner, and Clark can't believe it, but he is called out on strikes. First strikeout for Beauregard, and there are now 2 away with a runner at third. And Matt Goslin, the pitcher, comes to the plate. Goslin, slow start at the plate, 1 for 9, hitting at 111, and he takes strike 1. No balls and a strike, the count on Goslin. Pitch coming. Off the outside corner, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Beauregard delivers like a shot back through the middle. That's into center field, a base hit. Home to score is Brennan Rugg as Goslin holds on with an RBI single, and the Spartans have a 2-0 first inning lead. Goslin almost took Beauregard's head off with that one. Shot it right back through the box to pick up a run batted in. And Winooski up 2-0 here. Runner at first and 2 away. And B.J. McKinley, the designated hitter, coming to the plate. Throw to first, and they got him. Goslin is picked off at first base. 1-3 on the pickoff, and that retires the side. But the Spartans get 2 runs on 2 hits, nobody left on, and after an inning of play, it's Winooski 2 and Milton nothing. They're now open for lunch, so why not stop by and give that great lunch a try at T. Rugg's Tavern. Also, Catamount Landscaping, owned by Mike Talbot, specializes in landscape design and construction. Give him a call, 864-7248 for your landscaping needs. Spartans with a 2-0 lead. And Milton coming up here in the second. Dustin Whitney, Billy Mayville, and Eric Beauregard, 6, 7, and 8 in Coach Dave Gilbert's batting order. Coming off for Milton here in the second. Whitney, the Yellow Jacket third baseman.
Come on, Green, now. Come on, Green.
Right-handed batter in the box. Goslin rocks into the wind, and the right-hander throws, and it's a swing and a miss. Pitch dipping away, strike 1 on Whitney. We talked about Milton being off to the 3-0 start. There are 3 teams total. Fastball strike on the outside corner at the knees, 0-2. 3 teams total in the Metro Conference right now who are off to 3-0 starts to begin the year. 0-2, breaking ball, driven in the air, down the left field line. That's a fair ball, bouncing toward the corner. Belavacqua over to get it. The big turn by Whitney, but he will hold on with a leadoff single here in the second inning. So Whitney jumped on a high pitch and tomahawked it in the left field. And the Yellow Jackets with the lead man on here in the second inning as the number 7 hitter, the second baseman Billy Mayville, will be coming to the plate. Along with Milton, South Burlington, and Middlebury, both 3-0 to begin the season. Again, with the Northern Division and the Southern Division this year. Milton 3-0 in the North, South Burlington and Middlebury 3-0 in the South. Fastball off the outside corner, ball 1. I haven't quite figured out what the divisions really mean yet, since everybody still plays everybody else, and the end of the year, it's an open playoff system, everybody getting in. Here's a bunt on a low pitch. It's foul up the third base side. Runner was going, and Mayville laid it down. A very low pitch, almost picked it right off the dirt that time to bunt the ball, but he fouled it up the third base side. So he'll come back and get the bat. Left-handed batter getting in the box here. Wayne at Onion River Clippers, pleased to again be one of the sponsors of Winooski Spartan Baseball on Adelphia Cable Channel 15. Our thanks to Wayne over at Onion River Clippers for his participation. Now Goslin with the pitch, and it's swung on in on the ground to the right side. The second baseman Houle gets the hop, shovels to the shortstop for 1, and that's all they'll get. Gavin Rugg might have gotten spiked on that play, or is favoring his leg as he gets up. He's in some trouble. It's his right leg, I believe. Rugg coming across the bag, kind of got crossed up. I don't think he so much got spiked as he just came across the bag rather awkwardly, taking the shovel from his second baseman Houle. And Rugg in some difficulty, and Coach Jim Carter out to check on him right here. They get the force play. Fielder's choice for Mayville. 4-6 as they knock down Whitney at second base for the first out of the inning. But the concern here is for Gavin Rugg, who, of course, when he is not playing shortstop, is the number 1 pitcher on this Winooski Ball Club. And an injury to him would not help the Spartans' cause at all here. Seems like he's okay now. He seems to have shaken it off, going back to his position. So I assume we're going to continue here. Jim Carter, you notice, coming off. Talking about people who are gimping around a little bit. Coach Carter, little problem in practice here yesterday. Did something to his knee. So he's got the brace on this afternoon. 1 out with a runner at first base for Milton now here in the second inning. And the pitcher, Eric Beauregard, is at the plate. Hits out of the number 8 hole in Dave Gilbert's batting order. Winooski infield at double play depth. The lead for Mayville at first. And showing bunt, Beauregard takes the strike. Outside corner at the knees, 0-1. No balls and a strike on the Milton pitcher. The look in by the right-hander Goslin. He throws and sails it high. Throw down to first, and back in standing up is Mayville. Papa Frank's Italian Restaurant offers a warm, friendly atmosphere with authentic Italian food at very reasonable prices. Daily specials at $3.75, including that great Italian bread at Papa Frank's. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Breaking ball in for the strike. It is 1-2 now on Beauregard. One ball, 2 strikes with 1 away here in the second. Winooski leading 2-0. And missing high is Goslin. The count goes even at 2-2. Now the set by Goslin and the pitch. And it is driven in the air. Center field coming on and making the catch is Jesse Clark for the out. Back to first comes Mayville, and there are 2 away. Pitch up, and Beauregard got pretty good metal on it, but lines out to the center fielder. 2 down in the second, and the number 9 hitter, the right fielder Ryan Wheeler, at the plate.
Okay, Green, come on now. Get out of it.
Wheeler, another right-handed bat against the right-hander Goslin. He'll go to first base with the throw, and back in standing up over there is Billy Mayville. The air guard passing by out in right center field. Pitch off the outside corner. 1-1 the count here on Wheeler. Now Goslin with the pitch. And the breaking ball in for the strike.
Good job, Ken. Good job, Ken.
Usually we can always count on the counts here at Hawthorne Field with the scoreboard down where you can see it. But the scoreboard's not operating this afternoon, so there's a pop foul coming back to the screen. And the count 1-2, I think, on Ryan Wheeler. Arnie Sherman working behind the plate this afternoon. I'm sure will do his best to keep us surprised with the count here. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Wheeler. Goslin ready. Spartan right-hander throws, and the ball is hit in the air toward the gap in left center field. Long run for Clark, and he makes the catch. Going away, backhanded stab in the gap in left center field by Jesse Clark to retire the side. Save that one for the highlight film. In the inning, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. And a greeting committee waiting for Jesse Clark as he comes in after an inning and a half. Spartans 2 and the Yellow Jackets nothing. Winooski Spartans leading Milton by a score of 2-0. Levine's Funeral Home at 132 Main Street in Winooski. Pleased to join the other fine businesses sponsoring these Winooski televised baseball games. And Champions Tavern, located at 30 Main Street in Winooski, would like to again wish the Spartans good luck for this 95 season. B.J. McKinley, the designated hitter to lead off for Winooski here in the second. McKinley was left at the plate when Matt Goslin was picked off to end the bottom of the first inning. McKinley takes the pitch, and it's in for a strike called from Eric Beauregard, 0-1. McKinley looking for his first hit of the year, 0 for 8 to begin the season. Swings and doesn't get this one, and he's quickly down on the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Now the look in by Beauregard. Right-hander kicks and throws, and it's hit on the ground, foul down to the coaching box at third. And the count holding at no balls and 2 strikes. Now pitch back, breaking ball down in the dirt, skips on back to the screen. And the count of ball and 2 strikes on McKinley. For all your plumbing and heating needs, look to Yankee Plumbing and Heating for free estimates, special finance, and rebate programs for converting from electric heat to gas also at Yankee Plumbing and Heating. 1 ball, 2 strike count here on McKinley. Steve Bevilacqua, the left fielder. Jason Grimes, the third baseman, to follow here in the second. Breaking ball, swung on the miss, strike 3. McKinley down on strikes. That is the second strikeout for Beauregard. 1 gone for the Yellow or for the Spartans, I should say, here in the second inning. And Steve Bevilacqua to the play.
ball now. Come on now.
Spartan left fielder, 1 for 7 to start the year, hitting at 143. Takes a pitch, high, a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Interesting, though, Bevilacqua, despite the fact he's hitting 143, has an on-base percentage, which is pretty decent at .571 coming into the game. Pops this one up, middle of the infield. Who wants it? It's the pitcher, Beauregard, who grabs it, backing down off the mound, and there are 2 away. So Bevilacqua pops to the pitcher. 2 away, and third baseman Jason Grimes coming up. Grimes 0 for 5 to start the year. He's walked once. Beauregard throws, fastball high, a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Chuck's Mobile at exit 15 off Interstate 89 offers you that good golf gas at the best prices in town. Why not stop by for a fill-up? And remember, Chuck's is open 24 hours a day. 2 balls and no strikes. The count on Grimes here. Right-hander Beauregard throws, breaking ball, left it up high. And the count on Grimes is 3-0. Mark Houle, the second baseman, due to hit next here. 3-0. And it's low and outside ball 4. And on 4 pitches, Grimes draws the 2-out walk. Second base on balls allowed by Beauregard. And the number 9 hitter, Mark Houle, coming to the plate. Houle off to a good start at the plate. 3 hits in 8 at-bats, sitting at .375, and he's got an on-base percentage of .625 to start the year. He's got a stolen base, couple of runs scored. He's walked once. Grimes out into a short lead at first base, drawing a throw. Grimes yet to steal a base this year for Jim Carter. Another throw, and again, back in standing up is Grimes. Now remember, Beauregard picked off Matt Goslin to end the first inning. Not a big lead down there right now for Grimes. He bluffs on the first pitch, and it's fouled straight back to the screen, and strike 1 on Mark Houle. No balls and a strike on the Winooski second baseman. Now the pitch. Breaking ball, and he went. Runner going. The throw to second, not in time. Bounces over into short center field. There'll be no advance. It's a stolen base for Grimes. No balls and 2 strikes on Mark Houle as they appealed it out to the base umpire, and Houle did go around showing the bunt, or sort of a semi-show bunt, semi-half check swing, but he definitely went around. So he's done on the count, 2 strikes, but Grimes now is in scoring position with 2 out. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, chopped to the left side. To his left, the third baseman, Whitney, can't get it. The shortstop does. He throws, not in time. And over to third on the play comes Grimes. That'll be an infield hit. Dustin Whitney ranged far to his left, could not come up with it. If he had, he might have had a shot. Once the ball got by him, there was no shot for Rouse, the shortstop. So it's a base hit, infield variety for Houle. Runners at the corners for the Spartans with 2 out. At the top of the batting order, Tony Roberge up. He grounded out to short in the first inning. Now let's see how Jim Carter plays this with runners at first and third, 2 out. See if he tries to steal a run. He bluffs on the first pitch, does the runner at first. The pitch is a strike to Roberge. Houle bluffing down at first base. Now the pitch. Runner does go. It's swung on and popped up. Shallow right field. That could be all kinds of trouble, and it is a fair ball. A run will score. Over to third on the play is Houle, and Winooski leads it 3-0. The runner was going, and Roberge just popped one into no man's land down the right field line, dropped it in fair, picks up a run batted in on the bloop single. As Grimes is home to score, and over to third on the play is Houle. It is 3-0 Winooski. Runners at the corners with 2 away, and Gavin Rugg is up. He walked and scored the first Winooski run back in the first inning. He shows bunt. Runner goes at first. It's taken for a ball. A throw to second, and he is out at second base. Good strong throw by Aaron Metzger. And they gun down Tony Roberge at second base to end the inning. But Winooski adds a run on 2 hits and 1 man left on base. And after 2 innings of play, it's the Spartans 3 and the Yellow Jackets.
Moved to the top of the 4th inning. There was no scoring in the 3rd inning. And this is Milton's Dustin Whitney, who was just hit by a pitch. So the Milton has a runner on first and nobody out.
Bill coming up, grounded into a fielder's choice his first time. Winooski baseball team wishes to express their thanks to Levine's Funeral Home in their support of these Winooski games on television for the '95 season. Pitch missing high, a ball. Another fine participating sponsor of these Winooski baseball games, Champions Tavern at 30 Main Street in Winooski. Our thanks to Big John O'Brien and all the gang at Champions. Fastball missing up high. 2 balls and no strikes now here on Mayville. Spartans with a 3-0 lead. Milton batting in the top of the 4th. Pitch on the way. The bunt is shown. The pitch is taken, and it's on the corner for a strike. 2-1 now on Mayville. Now the right-hander ready. Pitching. And it's in for a strike call. Mayville looks back. That looked pretty good, Billy. Outside corner about at the belt. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. I think there should be an unwritten law, Mac, that if a kid complains on a call, he automatically doesn't get the next call. Swing and a miss. Mayville waves at it, and he is down on strikes. 1 away. Second strikeout on the afternoon for Matt Goslin. 1 gone as Eric Beauregard comes up. Maybe rain coming down out here now. Not a lot. Still a little light shower, which hopefully will pass by. Of course, we're in the top of the 4th, and we've got to get, at this point, with Winooski leading, we'd have to get through the top of the 5th to make it an official ball game. Beauregard, right-handed batter in the box. The Milton pitcher against Goslin. And the pitch missing up high. Two balls and no strikes on Eric Beauregard. Got a problem here. I'm not quite sure what it is. Umpire is going to indicate that he went around on that call. Brennan Rugg asked for the appeal out to the base umpire. Beauregard can't quite believe it, but he has been called for a strike, and the count is 1-1.
I think he tried to bunt.
Tried to bunt through on a pitch that was way up high. That's the ruling from the umpire out on the bases. Now the 1-1 pitch, and he swings and drives it in the air to left field. That's well struck, way back, and it is one hop against the fence. Run down out there by Bellavacqua, coming to third, and coming to the plate on the play is Whitney. He will score. It's a double for Beauregard, and Milton is on the board. It is 3-1. Beauregard jumped all over that ball. The left fielder Bellavacqua went back, but it was over his head. A couple of hops to the fence. Double and a run batted in for Eric Beauregard. And with a runner at second and one out, the number 9 hitter, Ryan Wheeler, the right fielder, is at the plate. So give Beauregard a run batted in. He's at second with one gone. Wheeler robbed of a base hit on a running catch in deep left center field by center fielder Jesse Clark his last time, and that's strike one. Wheeler, the number 9 hitter in the Milton order, but he really jumped all over Goslin's pitch back in the second inning, and Clark ran it down deep in left center field. Pitch, fastball outside corner for a strike called. It is 0-2 now on Wheeler. Oh-2 coming. Down in the dirt, bounces away. Brennan Rugg will chase it back to the screen. Over to third, taking a turn there and holding on is Beauregard. Wild pitch charged to Goslin. And a runner at third base now for Milton with 2 away. Or with 1 away, I should say. And a run in. Coach Jim Carter brings the infield in about 3/4 of the way at the corners. Pitch missing outside. And the count's even 2-2. They're in about halfway at the corners and maybe about 3/4 of the way out at short and second. Fastball up and in. It's swung on and missed, but it bounces off the glove of Rugg. The throw to the plate. The run scores. Ball rolling loose in the infield. Down at first base is Wheeler, and it is a 3-2 ball game. Fastball up and in, just overpowered Wheeler. He swung and did not get it, but the ball off the glove of Brennan Rugg. And Beauregard is home to score the second run of the inning for Milton, and Wheeler is safe after having struck out at first base. And you got to score that a pass ball because Rugg did get his glove on it, did not catch it. So it's a 3-2 game, and with 1 out here, the tying run is at first base for Milton. Top of the batting order, Brock Rouse is up. He's been called out on strikes and grounded out to third. Pitch, fastball missing inside, ball 1. 1-0 on Rouse. Goslin hit Whitney to begin the inning after Mayville struck out. Beauregard doubled Whitney home. Pitch down in the dirt, blocked by Rugg, and the count goes to 2-0. And Beauregard went to third on a wild pitch and scored on a pass ball. The pass ball on the strikeout of Ryan Wheeler. Wheeler at first base. Fastball high, and it's 3-0 now. So all of a sudden, here in the fourth, game turning around a little bit in Milton's favor and against the Spartans for the moment. 3-0 coming. Fastball for the strike as Rouse showed bunt. It's 3-1. Winooski 3 and Milton 2. Top of the fourth inning. Set. Pitch on the way. Swung on, pop foul, back out of play. Count full now. 3-2 on Rouse. Yankee Plumbing and Heating, located at 327 Main Street in Winooski, another sponsor of these Winooski baseball games on Channel 15 for your enjoyment. 3-2 pitch. Check swing, and that caught Rugg up in the chest. It's called a strike? Or was time just called?
No, I think it went off his bat.
Foul tipped. Okay, that's what it was, Mac. Yeah, thank you. It was foul tipped off the bat, and it caught a piece of Brennan Rugg. Got him up on the shoulder, and Coach Carter comes out to check on him. Pitch was up and in, and just glanced off the bat of Rouse, deflected up on Rugg, and on the left shoulder. So he'll flex it. His brother Gavin, the shortstop, was shaken up earlier in the game, and now it's Brennan Rugg who will try to shake this thing off. Count is 3-2 on Rouse. Looks like Brennan Rugg is going to be okay here. And we will continue momentarily. Winooski leading in the top of the fourth inning. 1 out, and the tying run aboard at first base. 2 runs in this inning for Milton. Now ready. Goslin 3-2. Swung on, popped up. Left field and hit deeper than I thought it was, but ranging back is Belavacqua. And in deep left field, he makes the catch for the out. That ball went a lot further than I thought it was going to off the bat. Rouse flies to left. 2 away in the fourth for Milton. And the center fielder, Corey Prevey, coming up. Prevey has grounded out pitcher to first and walked in the ball game, 0 for 1. Breaking ball from Goslin, in for a strike. 0-1 on Prevey. Goslin at the letters. Here it is. Sails it outside. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out in the 4th. Goslin. With the pitch, runner goes. It's taken for a strike. The throw to second, and he is safe at second base as the ball bounces away. Wheeler with the stolen base. But the count on Prevey now is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Little bit of light rain coming down here now here at Hawthorne Field. 1-2 count on Prevey. Here it is. He swings. Hits the ball high in the air to center field, and again ranging way back. And Jesse Clark can't catch it. It's off his glove. A run will score. And pulling it at second base is Prevey, and Milton has tied the game at 3-3. Jesse Clark went ranging back on that fly ball, and the ball got off his glove as he tried to reach up going away. We will score it as a double for Prevey. And a run batted in, and this game is new. It is 3-3 here in the top of the 4th inning. And Mike Barron, the designated hitter, is up. He doubled in the 1st and reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. And he takes the breaking ball down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. So the Yellow Jackets have plated 3 here in the 4th and gotten this game all even. Pitch by Goslin. Fastball, swung on and missed, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. Goslin takes the look back at the runner at second. Prevey steps off, chasing him back. 1 ball, 1 strike count here. Right-hander ready. Breaking ball low and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. So any thoughts we had about game being official after the top of the 5th inning go away now? It's tie ball game. Fastball hit high in the air, left field, down the line, racing toward the line. Belavacqua can't get it. It's a foul ball. Well struck down the left field line by Barron, but he'll have to come back. The count's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Mike Barron. RBI double in this inning by Eric Beauregard. RBI double by Prevey. And the other run in the inning scoring for Milton on a pass ball on a strikeout. 1-2. Barron waves at it. Down in the dirt, doesn't get it. Strike 3. And the side is retired. Strikeout number 4 on the afternoon. 3 in the inning, but one of them didn't help for Matt Goslin. Milton in the inning gets 3 runs on 2 hits and 1 left on. And after 3.5 innings of play now, it's Milton 3 and Winooski 3. We'll be going to the bottom of the 4th inning in Winooski. The game all new now. It's 3-3. The Spartans and the Milton Yellow Jackets. Chuck's Mobile at 298 East Allen Street not only sells gas, they also offer you the best in discount snacks, beverages, and feature Green Mountain Coffee Roasters coffee. Also open 24 hours a day for your convenience at Chuck's Mobile. Spartans come up bottom half of the 4th inning, and they're going to get it done again here. They had a 3-0 lead, but that is gone now. And Eric Beauregard, back even in the ball game, will face 6, 7, and 8 in the Winooski batting order. B.J. McKinley to lead it off, then Steve Bevilacqua and Jason Grimes. McKinley struck out his first time. Beauregard's pitch, fastball up, swing on and miss, strike 1. McKinley still looking for his first hit of the year, 0 for 9 to begin the season. Lays off the breaking ball. It's high, and the count goes to 1-1. Little bit of light rain out here, but not enough to mess anything up too badly right now. Breaking ball dropped over for a strike call, and the count goes to 1-2 now on McKinley. Beauregard through the first 3 innings has struck out 4. He has walked 3. Fastball off the fist, foul to the right, out of play. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Beauregard has allowed 4 hits and 3 earned runs. activity you can see down in the Winooski bullpen now. Pitch missing. That's Jesse Clark, who's been playing center field this afternoon, who's throwing in the bullpen right now. 2 balls and 2 strikes on McKinley. Breaking ball missing outside. And the count is full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Beauregard ready, pitching. And outside corner, strike 3 called. McKinley called out on strikes for the first out here in the 4th inning. Strikeout number 5 for Eric Beauregard. 1 away, Steve Bevilacqua coming up. Left fielder popped up to the pitcher Beauregard his first time. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Right-hander Beauregard pitches, and this is bounced past the mound. Charged by the shortstop Rouse. Fires, and he threw the ball away. It bounces over by the fence, and holding on at first base will be Bevilacqua. It'll be an error on the shortstop Rouse, who charged the ball behind the mound, came up clean, but the throw was not a good one. And the error charged to the shortstop. Second error of the afternoon for Milton. And a runner at first for Winooski with 1 out as the third baseman Jason Grimes comes to the plate. Grimes walked, stole a base, and scored a run for Winooski back in the 2nd inning. Runner at first, 1 away. And Bevilacqua is bluffing. The ball is bunted third base side, handled by Whitney, and he throws him out at first base. Moving up to second on the play is Bevilacqua. That'll be a sacrifice, 5-3, as Grimes moves the runner along. At second base now with 2 out is Bevilacqua, and Mark Houle is up. Houle had an infield base hit his first time. So Winooski with the lead run in scoring position here with 2 away. Pitch coming. Down in the dirt. Picked out by Metzger. No advance at second by Grimes. 1 ball and no strikes. No advance at second by Bevilacqua, I should say. Beauregard pitching. Pitch swung on, rolled foul up the third base side. One ball and 1 strike. The count on Mark Houle. Milton 3-0 coming into the ball game. Spartans 0-3. Winooski had a 3-run lead, but now we're tied up in the 4th. Houle lays off a fastball up high, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. The rain picking up a little bit in intensity here now. 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball missing high, and the count goes to 3-1 on Houle. Top of the batting order, Tony Roberge waiting on deck. Spartans could play to run here. We're back to that official ball game thing as we get them a lead going to the top of the 5th. Houle takes the breaking ball. It missed low and inside, ball 4, and he draws a 2-out walk. So now runners will be at first and second with 2 away in the 4th inning, and we go to the top of the batting order for Roberge, who grounded to short in the 1st and singled, knocking in a run back in the 2nd. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Runners lead at first and second. Pitch coming. Runners bluff. Pitch in for a strike. 0-1 on Roberge. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch back. Fastball missing high. 1-1 on Roberge.
Come on, Tony. Come on now. Whip the ball.
Set and the pitch. Fastball hit on the ground towards second. Second baseman to his left. With it, that's Mayville. Throws and gets him at first to retire the side. Roberge grounds out second to first. Winooski in the inning, no runs, no hits. There was an error and 2 left. And after 4, it's a 3-3 tie. Tied 3-3, and it will be the middle third of the Milton batting order. Nate LaMarche, Aaron Metzger, and Dustin Whitney coming up. against Matt Goslin of the Winooski Spartans. Winooski Baseball wishes to thank the Trackside Tavern for their support in bringing you these baseball games for the 95 Spartan season on Adelphia Cable Channel 15. LaMarche to lead off. First baseman walked in the first inning and singled in the third. 1 for 1 on the afternoon. Goslin rocks and throws and gets the fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Goslin had the Yellow Jackets shut out through the first 3, but Milton breaking through for 3 runs. Pitched down and away, 1-1. One of those 3 runs unearned in the 4th inning. Of course, that's the old baseball question. How do you score an unearned run without an error being scored? And the pass ball figuring in there. Pitch missing, and the count goes to 2-1 on LaMarche. Ryan Wheeler struck out for Milton in that 4th inning, but reached on a pass ball. Swing and a miss. Pitch dipping away, and it's 2-2 now on the Milton first baseman. Right-hander Goslin pitching, and a bouncer back past the mound. Gavin Rugg to his left, gets a hop up in his chest, throws not in time. Ball skipping away, turning but getting back to the bag safely on the play is LaMarche. I have been accused of being a liberal scorer, but I'm going to call that one a base hit. That took a tough hop on Gavin Rugg as he ranged to his left, came up in the chest. He then had to get a grab on it and make the throw. And it will be a leadoff infield single for LaMarche here in the 5th inning. That is the 6th hit for Milton. Runner at first with nobody out, and the catcher Metzger is up. Metzger is grounded to short and popped to short this afternoon, 0 for 2. The lead by LaMarche at first base. First pitch swung on and missed, strike 1. No balls and a strike. Goslin ready. Ball outside. The count is 1-1. Pitch coming. Chopped up the third base side. Charged there by Grimes. He'll go to second for the force. That's all they'll get. Fielder's choice for Metzger. 5-4 as they knock down LaMarche at second base. Grimes to Houle. And there is one away. And Dustin Whitney, the third baseman, is up. Whitney singled in the 2nd inning, was hit by a pitch leading off in the 4th, and came around to score the first Milton run of the ball game. Runner at first with 1 away. Pitch. Fastball sails high. Ball 1. 1-0 on Whitney. Matt Goslin ready. Breaking ball swung on and missed. A ball and a strike now on Whitney. Goslin not wasting time. Fastball swung on and missed. Pitch up, and the count goes to a ball and 2 strikes on Whitney. I think maybe right there was asking Arnie Sherman behind the plate, did I swing at a strike? I don't think he did. I think it might have been a ball. 1-2. Breaking ball, missing inside. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes now on Whitney. 2-2 with 1 away. Runner goes at first. It's taken for a ball. Did it hit him? Yes, it did. Pitch up and in, and it got a piece of Dustin Whitney. Now, Brennan Rugg is complaining that Whitney did not make a major effort to get out of the way of the pitch, or maybe he's saying that he turned into the pitch. I don't know. But be that as it may, Whitney has been hit by a pitch for the 2nd consecutive inning. And Milton has runners at first and second with 1 out. And Billy Mayville, the second baseman, is up. Mayville is grounded into a fielder's choice and struck out this afternoon, 0 for 2. So in a 3-3 game, the Yellow Jackets have the lead run at second with 1.
program is brought to you by Johnny's Cleaning and Music Services and Eye Jobs. The phone number 802-658-3323. As for Marlene Williamson or Norman Seeley. Now, or you can stop me on the street anywhere you...
And that should be strike 3. He bunted a pitch with 2 strikes, and yes, sir, he is struck out on the foul bunt. So that is the second out of the inning. Whitney holding on at third base, and the pitcher Eric Beauregard is coming up. Beauregard this afternoon is lined out to center field and doubled to left field. Pitch down in the dirt, scooped out nicely on the backhand by Brunnan Rugg. 1 ball and no strikes. Beauregard has hit the ball well twice this afternoon, has a run batted in. Breaking ball, scooped out of the dirt by Rugg again. 2-0 on Beauregard. So a single, a fielder's choice, a hit batsman, and a strikeout on a bunt, but a couple of errors thrown in there have scored a run here for Milton. Fastball outside, it's 3-0. Getting a few raindrops you can see dropping in front of our camera lens upstairs in the football tower here at Hawthorne Field. Fastball up high, ball 4, and Goslin walks Beauregard on 4 pitches. Runners at the corners with 2 away, and Wheeler, the right fielder, coming up. That might have been the old unintentional intentional walk right there with first base open. As we said, Beauregard's hit the ball hard twice. Wheeler hit it hard his first time up, a shot to the gap in left center field that was run down on a great catch by Jesse Clark. Then Wheeler struck out in the 4th on a fastball up and in, but the ball got off Brunnan Rugg's glove, and Wheeler reached on the pass ball. Pitch swung on the ground down to third. Handled there. Across to first with the throw, and in time for the out is Jason Grimes, and the side is retired. 5-3 to get Wheeler. In the inning, Milton gets a run on 1 hit. There were 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We go to the last of the 5th now. It is Milton 4 and Winooski 3. We go to the last of the 5th now here in Winooski. The Milton Yellow Jackets have come back from a 3-0 deficit. They now have a 4-3 lead on the Winooski Spartans. And Winooski sends up Gavin Rugg, Brennan Rugg, and Jesse Clark against Eric Beauregard. Beauregard gave up 2 runs in the first inning, a run in the second, but not much since. And he's got a lead to work with now as Gavin Rugg will lead off. Rugg has walked twice this afternoon and has scored a run. He's at a stolen base. Winooski Baseball wants to thank the Trackside Tavern for their support, bringing you these games throughout the 95 season on Adelphia Cable Channel 15. Rugg, right-handed batter. Eric Beauregard with the first pitch of the bottom of the 5th. Fastball, and he fires it in for a strike. 0-1. No balls and a strike on Rugg. Beauregard kicks and throws, sails the fastball high, and the count goes to 1-1. For export printing service, call janitor Rick Bono at the Winooski Press, 655-1611, 2-1. They offer you professional help with your next printing project. And now they are Macintosh equipped also at Winooski Press. Again, 655-1611. Breaking ball missing off the outside corner, and the count goes to 3-1 now on Rugg. 3 balls and a strike. Breaking ball dropped over for a strike call, and Beauregard comes right back. Now it's 3-2. Right-hander rocks and delivers. Fastball inside, ball 4. And a leadoff walk for Gavin Rugg. He's walked 3 times this afternoon. Runner at first with nobody out, and Brennan Rugg coming up. Singled in, stole a base, scored a run in the first inning, struck out swinging in the 3rd. See now, Gavin Rugg has now walked 7 times already this year. Had 4 coming in. He bluffs on the first pitch, and it is taken for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 on Brunnon Rugg. Gavin Rugg the lead at first base. Draws the throw, and it gets by. The ball thrown in the dirt, and down to second goes Gavin Rugg. He will hold on there as the first baseman LaMarche retrieves the baseball. It'll be a throwing error charged on the pitcher, Eric Beauregard, and now the tying run is in scoring position with nobody out here in the last half of the 5th inning. 1 ball, no strike count on Brunnon Rugg. In the Winooski bullpen now, number 8, Jason Brunel, is throwing. Fastball sails high, and Beauregard falls behind 3-0 now. Or make that 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Brunnon Rugg. Beauregard checking. And the bunt, no contact. The throw goes through to second base. They get a collision back there between the shortstop and the base runner. Gavin Rugg trying to get back to the bag as the shortstop tried to grab the throw. The ball got through into center field. No advance, no play. The bunt attempt missed by Brunnon Rugg. The count on him now, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and 1, nobody out. Last of the 5th. Milton leading Winooski here at Hawthorne Field. 4-3 our score. Beauregard pitching, and again showing bunt. Brunnon Rugg, he takes ball 3, and it's 3-1. So Beauregard, after being staked to a lead here, not helping himself, walked the leadoff man. A throwing error put him in scoring position. Now he's fallen behind 3-1. Goes to the breaking ball. It's bunted out in front. It'll be handled by Beauregard. Goes to third and throws this one away. It's backed up by the left fielder, and I don't think there's going to be any advance anywhere. So it's simply going to go as a sacrifice and a fielder's choice for Brunnon Rugg, and Winooski has runners at first and third with nobody out. A rather ill-advised decision right there by Eric Beauregard. That was a pretty good bunt. And I don't know if somebody did not tell him. Coach Dave Gilbert is out. I think he's talking to Aaron Metzger, his catcher, saying your job in this situation is to tell the kid where to throw the baseball, and the play of the play should have been to first base. 4-3 Milton. Winooski first and third, nobody out. The batter is the center fielder Jesse Clark, who was called out on strikes in the first and grounded out to shortstop in the third. He's 0 for 2. Now let's see where Dave Gilbert is going to play. He's got his infield up with the tying run at third base. Looks like they're going to be in all the way around, about 3/4 of the way in anyway. Beauregard ready. Pitching. Clark shows bunt. The runner goes on the first pitch, and he dives in. He is safe at second. No advance from third. Stolen base for Brunnon Rugg. Metzger's throw went through, but it was a little high, and Rugg sliding in underneath. So now the tying run, Gavin Rugg is at third base. The lead run, Brunnon Rugg, is at second base. Still nobody out. And the count on Jesse Clark is 1 strike, I believe. I think he offered the bunt at that pitch.
Come on, Green, come on, Green.
Infield in for Milton. From the windup, Beauregard throws, sails the pitch high, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Clark. Beauregard pitching. Breaking ball away. 2 balls and a strike now on the Winooski cleanup man. Pitcher Matt Goslin on deck. Milton 4, Winooski 3. Pitch coming. Breaking ball. Ooh, close pitch. Beauregard wanted the call, so did Metzger. Didn't get it. And the count goes to 3-1 now on Clark. Right-hander kicks and throws. Fastball, pop foul back. It'll be out of play. And the count is full on Clark at 3-2. Three and two with nobody out. Beauregard pitching. Breaking ball, down low, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Clark draws the walk. So, on 2 walks and a fielder's choice, the Spartans have loaded the bases with nobody out here in the 5th inning, trailing in the game 4-3. Matt Goslin, the pitcher, is up. Goslin singled, knocking in a run back in the 1st inning. He was called out on strikes in the 3rd, 1 for 3. Takes the first one, a fastball. It's high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Breaking ball, reaching for it. Goslin pops it into shallow right field. Coming up the right fielder, Wheeler for the catch, and the throw bounces away at the plate. Breaking now for the plate, and scoring on the play is Gavin Rogg, and the game is tied at 4-4. A fly ball into shallow right field. The right fielder, Wheeler, came up, made the catch. They were not going to send Gavin Rogg with nobody out. The throw came in. It bounced over the head of the catcher, Aaron Metzger, and another error. It'll be an error on the throw charged to the right fielder, and that allows the tying run to score. The other runners move up to 2nd and 3rd on the error. So it is 4-4 with 1 out. No sacrifice fly there. No run batted in on the play for Goslin. The run scores on the throwing error. And with runners at 2nd and 3rd, 1 away, B.J. McKinley is the due hitter, but it looks like that Jim Carter is going to switch off right now. Jason Brunell, the right fielder, who has been DH'd for by McKinley so far this afternoon, is going to come up and hit for himself now. So it will be Brunell to bat, with runners at 2nd and 3rd and 1 out, and Dave Gilbert has his whole infield gathered at the mound, and they're talking about exactly one thing, and that's the squeeze bunt situation. Right-handed batter is Brunell. Runners lead 2nd and 3rd. Beauregard from the windup. Fastball in for the strike. 0-1. Fastball outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Runners lead 2nd and 3rd. Here's the kick, pitch. The bunt is foul. They had it on, but the bunt fouled back to the screen, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. It was a semi-safety squeeze. They didn't have the runner breaking.
Come on, Odie, now you can do it now. Come on, Odie.
1 ball and 1 strike now, the count on Brunell. Make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Arnie Sherman correcting me. It's good to know that he can hear me up there. 2 strikes, the count on Brunell. Fastball up and away. A ball and 2 strikes on Jason Brunell. Runner is coming. Suicide squeeze. They swing and pop it up. It was a bluff. Shallow left field, and coming on, diving and making a great catch is the left fielder, Mike Pierce. And the runners hold on, 2 away. Pierce came charging in, made the dive in shallow left field, and picked it off for the 2nd out of the inning. The runner at 3rd base, Brennan Rugg, bluffed about a 1/3 of the way down the line. The bunt was not on, however. Brunell swung away, and he flies out to left field. So now there are runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 away. The batter is Steve Bevilacqua. The left fielder has popped to the pitcher and reached on an error this afternoon, 0 for 2. So Milton, 2/3 of the way to wiggling out of this thing. The bluff down the line by Rugg. The pitch taken high by Bevilacqua, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Game tied 4-4. We're in the last of the 5th. Fastball missing high, and it goes to 2-0. Now on Bevilacqua.
Stevie, come on now. Come on, Stevie.
Beauregard pitching. Breaking ball outside, 3-0. Milton got the lead in the top of this inning. Couple of errors figuring in, and Winooski has tied it here with a couple of errors key in this inning. 3-0 pitch, misses high, ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Bevilacqua draws the walk, third in the inning. And the 7th walk allowed this afternoon by the right-hander Eric Beauregard. He has struck out 4 while walking 7 in the ball game. 3 on, 2 out. Jason Grimes up. Third baseman walked and scored a run in the 2nd, sacrificed in the 4th. Runners at all the bases. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 1 called. 0-1. The count on Grimes.
Okay, kid.
Right-hander back. Fastball down low. 1-1 now on Grimes. Right-hander kicks and throws. Breaking ball missed outside.
Good eye in there, Jason.
2 balls and a strike now on Grimes. Brennan Rugg at third. Jesse Clark at second. Steve Bevilacqua at first. 2 down. Fastball missing inside, and the count goes to 3-1. No place to put Jason Grimes here. And the breaking ball down low, ball 4, and the lead run has been walked in. Base on balls means a run batted in for Jason Grimes. Home to score is Brennan Rugg. Clark goes to third. Bevilacqua at second. It is 5-4 Winooski now. And the batter, the number 9 hitter, Mark Houle, the second baseman, who singled and walked this afternoon. Beauregard throws. Fastball at the letters, a strike. 0-1. 4 walks in the inning, 8 in the game now by Beauregard. Kicks and throws. Checked in the infield. That'll be charged by the third baseman Whitney. Throws and gets him at first base to retire the side. So the Spartans leave the bases full, but they get 2 runs in the inning without benefit of a base hit. 4 walks and a fielder's choice in the inning. 3 left. And we go to the 6th now. It's Winooski 5 and Milton 4. 5-4 lead. We've got all kinds of changes out here. New pitcher in the ball game is Brunel, who had been in the game earlier as the right fielder. Jason Brunel takes over on the mound. This is his first pitching appearance of the season. Other defensive changes. Jason Grimes, who was at third base, has moved to right field. There he is out there. And now, Steve, if we can get the left side of the infield, Gavin Rugg, who was the shortstop, has moved to third base. And Matt Goslin, who was pitching, is now playing shortstop. So those are the changes for the Spartans, who lead by a run. Milton comes up with the top of their batting order. And it's ball 1 from Brunel. Brock Rouse, the shortstop, 0 for 3 this afternoon.
Moving ahead, Rouse walked. Prevey then struck out. And now Rouse has just stolen second base.
So back and forth we go. Winooski with a 5-4 lead. 1 ball, no strike count on Barron. They've got the tying run in scoring position with their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up here. Pitch. Fastball whipped on the ground toward the hole. It'll sneak through left field, a base hit. Coming to third is Prevey. They will send him, and he will score, and we are tied at 5. RBI single into left field for Mike Barron. And the game is new again. A walk, a stolen base, and a single. And Milton is tied at 5-5 here in the top half of the 6th inning. Now they've got a runner at first with 1 out. And Nate LaMarche, the first baseman, coming up. LaMarche has walked and singled twice. Been on base 3 straight times this afternoon. Brunel with a pitch, and it's in for the strike. 0-1. Right-hander ready. Down in the dirt, knocked down by Brunnan Rugg. No advance. 1 ball and 1 strike now on LaMarche. Spartan right-hander with the pitch, and the ball is popped up in the air right field. Coming up, Grimes toward the line and makes the catch for the out. Barron holds on at first, and they're 2 away. LaMarche flies out to Jason Grimes in right field. 2 gone in the 6th for Milton, and Aaron Metzger, the catcher, is coming up. Metzger this afternoon 0 for 3. He's grounded to short, popped to short, and reached on a fielder's choice. He did score what at the time was the lead run for Milton. Ready and pitching, and it's outside. Fastball, 1 ball and no strikes. Brunel's pitch, swung on and popped foul back and out of play. That one was up and in. And Metzger put it back out of play, and the count is 1-1. Brunel's pitch. Breaking ball, a nice one for a strike. It is 1-2 now on Aaron Metzger. Brunel ready. 1-2 pitch. Fastball hit on the ground toward the hole. Base hit left field around second, and charging on to third on the play is Barron. And Milton has runners at the corners with 2 away. That time, charging around second base, Mike Barron saw that the left fielder Steve Bellavacqua was a little slow to come in after that ground ball. And he just kept coming. And he ends up in scoring position just 90 feet away instead of the 180 he would be away at second. Single for Metzger. And first and third for Milton with 2 out as Dustin Whitney comes up. The third baseman, 1 for 1 this afternoon. He singled in the second. Since then, he's twice been hit by pitches. Scored a run in the 4th. So Milton with the lead run at third, 2 gone. Throw to first, chasing Metzger back to the bag. A walk and a couple of hits, a stolen base here in the inning for Milton. They have tied the game at 5. Fastball down in the dirt, skips through and on back to the screen, and the lead run will score. Taking the turn, Metzger at second. He'll hold on, but Barron is home to score, and Milton leads at 6-5 on a wild pitch charged to Brunel. Ball in the dirt, and it got underneath Brunnan Rugg and on back to the screen. And as this game just goes back and forth, it is now Milton in front, 6-5. And they've got a runner at second with 2 out. 1 ball, no strike count on Dustin Whitney. Brunel pitching. And it's chopped on the ground, left side, cut off by the third baseman, Gavin Rugg. Throws and gets him at first base. Nice play by Rugg going to his left, and that returns the side. But Milton in the 6th inning gets 2 runs on 2 hits. And nobody left on base. Check that, 1 runner left on base. And we will go to the bottom of the 6th now. It is Milton 6, and Winooski fired off for Winooski in the last of the 6th. Then he takes a strike on the breaking ball. Roberge is grounded to short, singled, knocking in a run, and grounded to second this afternoon, 1 for 3. Pitch by the pitcher Beauregard, bounced to third, handled at the bag by Whitney, and he throws him out at first base. 1 away. 5-3 put out on Roberge. Gavin Rugg coming up. He's walked 3 times this afternoon. He's scored a couple of runs, stolen a base. Who has been working as the designated hitter this afternoon, but he's warming now in the pen. Breaking ball, missing high, and guess what? It's 2-0 here on Gavin Rugg. So Dave Gilbert is getting Mike Barron ready to come in a potential closer's role here. 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball inside, and it's 3-0 on Gavin Rugg, who's been right in the middle of this ball game, although he hasn't gotten on base via making contact with the ball all afternoon. Fastball outside. He has walked for the 4th straight time. 9th walk allowed by Beauregard. And the tying run is at first with 1 out here in the 6th inning, as Brennan Rugg will come to the plate. Brennan singled in the 1st, stole a base, scored a run. He struck out in the 3rd and reached on a fielder's choice. He sacrificed, and then when Beauregard threw to 3rd trying to get Gavin, Brennan was safe on the fielder's choice. That was in the 5th, and Brennan scored a run in that inning as well. Tying run at first, 1 out. Beauregard sets, runner bluffs, pitches high, ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Runner bluffs again, breaking ball high, 2-0. Barron threw a few pitches down in the bullpen. He's now on his way in, talking as he does so we'll see if he is ready. Another bluff, breaking ball, that one's a strike. 2-1 now on Brennan Rugg. Gavin Rugg bluffing on every pitch down there. 2 balls and a strike. This time he bluffs again, and the pitch is swung on and chopped foul at the plate. And the count even now on Brennan Rugg at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't get cheated now. Don't get cheated.
2-2 with 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Rugg back in and ready. Beauregard with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and driven in the air to center field. Ranging back the center fielder. It's over Prevy's head. Here's Gavin Rugg around second on the way to third. They will stop him there, and runners are at second and third with 1 man out. Prevy just kept ranging back on that ball and finally realized he was burned. It was over his head and on a couple of hops out there. He runs it down. It's a double for Brennan Rugg. And the Spartans have the tying run at third, the potential lead run at second with 1 out. And the center fielder, Jesse Clark, is coming up. Clark, fastball, and it missed. Beauregard and Metzger, neither one of them thought so, but it's ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes, the count on Clark. Now Beauregard kicks and delivers. Breaking ball missing, low and inside. And the count goes to 2-0 on Clark. Beauregard pitches, leaves it up high, ball 3. It's 3-0 now. Matt Goslin started the game as the pitcher, now playing third base. He's waiting on, or playing shortstop, I should say. He's waiting on deck. 3-0 coming. Fastball in for the strike. It is 3-1 now on Clark. Milton 6, Winooski 5. Pitch, strike call at the knees, inside corner. It's Clark's turn to complain on the call, or at least not agree with it too much. Full count now, 3-2. Breaking ball, ball 4 up high, and the bases are full of Spartans now with 1 out of the 6th inning. Second walk of the inning, 10th of the afternoon by Beauregard. And here is Matt Goslin. Goslin this afternoon singled, knocking in a run back in the first. Since then, he's been called out on strikes, and he's flied out to right field. Swings on the first pitch, rolls one in the infield. It'll be handled by Beauregard, comes to the plate in time for the force, and there are 2 away. Fielder's choice as Gavin Rugg is out at the plate. Goslin reaches on the fielder's choice. 1-2, the put out on Brennan Rugg. or check that on Gavin Rugg. Brennan moves over to third. Jesse Clark at second. Goslin's at first, and the batter is Jason Brunel, the pitcher. Started the game in right field, came in to pitch in this inning. Takes a strike. Brunel batted only once. They were DHing for him at the start of the game. He flied out to left in the fifth. Swings on a high pitch and fouls it back to the screen. And Beauregard way ahead on the count now. No balls and 2 strikes. So Beauregard has worked out of jams all afternoon in a position here where he can get himself out of this one with a pitch here. 3 on, 2 out. Pitch. In the dirt, Metzger blocks it off to the right, no advance. 1 ball and 2 strikes, and Beauregard will give Metzger a little 5 right there, and much deserved. That saved the tying run. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count on Brunel.
Come on, Odie. Come on, Odie. Come on, Odie.
Pitch back. Fastball outside corner, strike 3 call. Brunel is out, and the side is retired. Beauregard gets his 5th strikeout of the afternoon in a big spot, and Winooski fails to score. No runs, a hit, and 3 left. We go to the 7th. It's Milton 6 and Winooski 5. For Winooski, Jesse Clark, who has been playing in center field, will take over with the Spartans trailing by a run, 6-5. Clark has been replaced in center field as the shuffling continues here. Brunel goes back to right. Grimes moves from right to left, and Bevilacqua moves from left to center for the Spartans, who trail by a run in this one. And it will be the bottom third of the Milton batting order. Billy Mayville, Eric Beauregard, and Ryan Wheeler drew up against Clark here in the 7th inning. Clark has worked 5 innings this year. Pitch is a ball outside. He's allowed 3 earned runs, 8 hits in 22 at-bats against him, ERA of 4.20, 4 strikeouts. Gets it on the inside corner to Mayville, a strike. It is 1-1. Mayville this afternoon reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, and struck out again, fouling off a bunt with 2 strikes on him. That was in the 5th inning. He rips this one down the right field line. It is a fair ball rolling into the corner. Mayville around first on his way to second, and he will pull in standing up with a leadoff double. I think that ball got out of play down there, down into the hedges, down in the bullpen area, and that would make it a ground rule double for Mayville. So Milton leading 6-5 as the lead man at second with nobody out here in the 7th. And Eric Beauregard coming up. Beauregard this afternoon has labored but done the job in some tight spots on the hill. And at the plate, he's hit the ball hard a couple of times. Lined out to center in the 2nd, doubled, knocking in a run in the 4th, and he walked in the 5th. Runner at second, nobody out. Pitch from Clark is a fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The double by Mayville, Milton's 9th hit of the ball game. They're out hitting the Spartans 9-5. Beauregard swings on a breaking ball, doesn't get it. The ball is off the glove of Rugg and down to third, diving in safely at third base is Billy Mayville. That'll be a pass ball charged on catcher Brennan Rugg. And the insurance run at third base now with nobody out. I believe we got a count here of 1 ball and 2 strikes on Beauregard. Runner at third, nobody out. Jim Carter brings the infield in for Winooski all the way around. Pitch down in the dirt again, scooped out this time by Brennan Rugg. And the count of ball and 2 strikes. Clark ready. He'll throw to third and back in safely is the runner Mayville, and Coach Dave Gilbert now appealing to Arnie Sherman for a balk on that throw to third base. And he's not going to get the call, and Dave's not real happy about it as he goes back to the coaching box down there. We have seen almost everything this afternoon. You can't ask for much more. Runner at third, nobody out. Pitch. Swung on, chopped right back to the mound. They'll hold the runner and throw to first for the out, one away. Beauregard out 1-3. Runner at third with one man out. And the right fielder Ryan Wheeler is coming up. Wheeler robbed of a base hit on a running catch by Clark, of all people. When Clark was out in center field, ran down a shot into the gap. Was back in the second inning. Wheeler then reached after striking out when the catcher missed the ball in the fourth and came around to score a run. And he grounded to third in the fifth. He shows bunt on the first pitch, takes the strike, 0-1. Mac McAllister adjusting tapes here to our right. We're into about our 16th tape on this game, I think. It's been that kind of afternoon. Fastball off the outside corner. And the count on Wheeler goes to 1-1. 2 hours and 20 minutes into this one now. 6-5 Milton. Pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. And the count goes to 1-2 on Wheeler. Brock Rouse, the shortstop, waiting on deck. One ball, two strike count. Here it is. Fastball hit in the air down the left field line. On the run over there is Grimes. He can't get it. It's a foul ball. A foul ball deep down the left field line. Jason Grimes, who's been all over this field this afternoon. He started the game as the third baseman, played an inning in right field, and now he's out in left. Went over and could not quite get to the ball, but it was foul, and the count holding on Wheeler. At a ball and two strikes. Now Clark pitches and gets him looking. Fastball knee high. He is out, and they're two away. And Wheeler beside himself on the call. And you can be thrown out of the game for things like that, son, as he kind of showed up the umpire a little bit with his indication of where he thought the pitch was. But Wheeler is called out for the second out of the inning. Runner at third now with two away, and the top of the batting order, and Rouse is up. He's 0 for 3 with a walk this afternoon, has scored a run, and he takes ball one, low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. So if Milton's going to get that insurance run home now, Rouse is going to have to produce it here with 2 out. Infield can back off to normal depth here. 1-0. Fastball outside corner at the knees. That's a strike. 1-1 now on Brock Rouse. The leadoff double by Mayville. Went to third on a pass ball. He was there with nobody out, but they have not been able to get him home. Breaking ball, chopped foul at the plate. And the count on Rouse, a ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clark. Low. And the count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And Clark looking into Sherman on the call. I think he should be happy he got the last one and not try to get this one too. 2 ball, 2 strike pitch. Breaking ball missing inside, and now he's run it full. 3-2 on Rouse. Corey Prevey, the center fielder, waiting on deck. Three and two with 2 away. Here comes. Outside ball forward. It skips on by to the screen, and the run will score. Yes. Safe at the plate is Mayville. And on the walk down at first, the play is Rouse. It is 7-5 Milton.
That will be all Milton will score, and now we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning.
For the Winooski Spartans, who trail by 2 runs here. It is 7-5, Milton leading, bottom half of the 7th inning. And the bottom third of the Spartan batting order, Steve Bevilacqua, the left fielder, will lead it off. Actually, now center fielder, started it in the left. Jim Carter's been shuffling people all over the place this afternoon. Bevilacqua at the plate this afternoon has popped to the pitcher, reached on an error, and walked. 0 for 2 officially. Jason Grimes and Mark Houle due to follow for Winooski here against Eric Beauregard, who has labored through this ball game, but has worked all the way and is in position with a 2-run lead here to get a win. Comes with the pitch, and he missed a little high with it. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Beauregard has walked 10 through 6 innings, but he struck out 5, allowed only 5 hits. Misses here and falls behind 2-0, and no strikes on Bevilacqua. Beauregard pitches. Fastball outside corner, a strike. It's 2-1. Pitch back. Fastball swung out and missed. 2-2 now on the Winooski center fielder. Fastball over his head. Ducking down out of the way is Bevilacqua, and the count is full 3-2. Beauregard trying to get a little extra on that one. Got away. Now the full count pitch on the way. And it is high, ball 4, and he has walked Bevilacqua to begin the 7th inning. 11th walk allowed by Beauregard. Runner at first, nobody out, and the tying run at the plate in the person of third baseman Jason Grimes. And here's Dave Gilbert on his way out to the mound. Working 6 innings plus, getting nobody out here in the 7th. He leaves with the tying run on base. He can win the game. He cannot lose it. Actually, the tying run at the plate. So he can win the game. He can't lose it. And Mike Barron, who has been the designated hitter, will now enter the game as the relief pitcher to try to save it for Beauregard. And for Eric Beauregard, he will face Jason Grimes with a runner at first and nobody out. Milton with a 2-run lead here in the last of the 7th inning. Barron is ready, and he pitches, and it's high. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Mark Houle, the second baseman, waiting on deck. Pitch in for the strike. 1-1 now on Grimes. Had a light rain through the last 3 innings or so here. Sidearm delivery hit off the end of the bat and foul past the dive of the first baseman LaMarche. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes now on Grimes. LaMarche going off to his glove side to his left. Couldn't get that one. If that had been a couple of feet more to the right, well, I was going to say it might have been down the line, but it might also have been caught by LaMarche. Pitch swung on it high in the air, left center field. The left fielder ranging way over, and it is Pierce to make the catch for the out. 1 away in the Winooski 7th inning as Grimes flies to left. And Mark Houle, the second baseman, coming up. Houle this afternoon has singled, walked, and grounded out to third. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hitting the bat barrel as dry as he can out there in the light rain. First pitch to him, it swung on it high in the air and well struck left field way back, and it'll go to the fence on a couple of hops. Around second, Bevilacqua coming to third. They will send him home. The throw is off the mark, backed up at the plate, and all the way to third is Houle representing the tying run. It is 7-6 as Mark Houle cranks one to the fence in left field. He'll get credit for a double on that, and a run batted in as Bevilacqua comes all the way around to score. And Houle moves up to third on, I'm going to give a throwing error to somebody. Was it the left fielder who threw the ball, Mac? I think it was. Error on the throw. Runner at third, 1 out. That's the tying run at third base. Top of the batting order, Tony Roberge is up. Remember how Jim Carter likes to squeeze bunt?
We didn't use it before, though.
He didn't use it before, but I'm not going to bet against him not using it now. Tying run at third. 1 out, infield in for Milton. Barron pitches. It's a strike on Roberge, 0-1. Roberge is grounded to short, singled, grounded to second, grounded to third. 1 for 4 with a run batted in. Pitch. There's the bunt. It's pop foul. They had the squeeze on, but the bunt fouled back. And now the count on Roberge, 2 strikes. Jim Carter loves that play. Get the bunt down with a runner coming in from third. But the bunt that time fouled it back. So, the tying run at third. 2 strikes now on Roberge. Barron pitches, and Roberge strikes out swinging. Second out of the inning as Roberge fans, and now it all rides with Gavin Rugg. Rugg, the shortstop, later the third baseman in this game, has been up 4 times, and he has walked 4 times. He has scored 2 runs. First pitch is not going to count. It was a strike, but it's not going to matter. Time called before the pitch. So no pitch, and we'll do it again. Mark Hool, the tying run at third, 2 out, last of the 7th, 7-6 Milton. Pitch. Swung on, ground ball, past the mound, charged by the shortstop. He'll throw to first, and no, he's safe. The throw is in the dirt. The game is tied at 7. The throw by Rouse was in the dirt, and Hool has scored the tying run. It is 7-7 now in the last of the 7th inning. Gavin Rugg safe at first base on an error charged on the throw on the shortstop, and this game is new. 7-7. With 2 out and a runner at first here in the last of the 7th inning. Brennan Rugg is at the plate. He has singled, struck out, sacrificed, and doubled in this game. 2 for 3 officially. He scored a run. He's got a couple of stolen bases. Gavin Rugg, the winning run now for Winooski at first with 2 out. Mike Barron, the pitch. They show bunt. It's high. Ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Barron ready. Runner goes. Pitch taken for a ball. The throw to second. He's out. And we are going to extra innings. In the 7th inning. 2 runs for Winooski. 1 hit. Nobody left on base. And we go to the 8th inning, tied 7-7.
Top of the 8th, Mike Barron has just walked, and the umpire is now cleaning off home plate.
And you see Arnie Sherman doing the necessary duty at home plate, just trying to get the mud off the plate here. And we talked to Arnie between innings, and he said they aren't going to be able to go too much longer here. If people start slipping around, he will not hesitate to call this thing. It's been a long afternoon for everybody, and nobody has benefited with a victory at this point, a 7-7 game, but you don't want to risk injury, and that's the thing they're going to consider, too, as the rain continues to come down. Here's LaMarche with a runner at first and nobody out. And Clark's pitch swung on and popped up. The catcher, Rugg, wants it up the first base side, stays with it, and makes the foul ball catch. That is a nice play by Brennan Rugg. He took charge of it right away, and there might have been other guys who had a better angle on the ball, but he decided he wanted it, he stayed with it, and he made the play, and that's a big out. Getting the cleanup hitter, LaMarche, on the foul ball to the catcher. 1 gone in the 8th inning, and Aaron Metzger coming up. The Milton catcher is 1 for 4 this afternoon. He had a single in the 6th inning. Barron at first with 1 out. Breaking ball, high a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. The count on Metzger. Clark with the pitch. Breaking ball, missing outside. 2-0. Pitch on the way. Check swing, it's high. And Clark falls behind 3-0 on Metzger, who checks in with Coach Dave Gilbert down in the coaching box at third. The set, 3-0. Swinging a foul straight back. He gave Metzger the green light on the 3-0 pitch, and he fouled it back to the screen. So the count is 3-1 on the big Milton catcher. Dustin Whitney, the third baseman, due next here.
Hey, kid, now, come on, 1-4 now. All the way back now, Jeff, all the way back now.
The way this rain is coming down, I have a feeling that no matter what happens in this 8th inning, this may be the last inning we play this afternoon.
Definitely. I'm not even sure we'll get through this.
3-1 pitch, breaking ball, outside ball 4, and Metzger draws the walk. Second walk of the inning, allowed by Clark. 2 on for Milton with 1 out now in the 8th. Dustin Whitney coming up. Third baseman has singled, been hit by a pitch twice, and he's grounded out to third this afternoon. 1 for 2 officially. Clark with the pitch and puts it on the outside corner at the knees. That's a strike. 0-1 on Whitney. Rain picking up in intensity here. And we have time called by Arnie Sherman. It was requested by Whitney, who wanted to wipe some water out of his eyes or something. He's back in now, ready to go. 1 strike pitch. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Batted down into the dirt, mud, and whatever by Gavin Rugg, or by Brennan Rugg, I should say, behind the plate. And the count is 2 strikes now on Whitney. Right-hander ready. Pitching. Breaking ball. Foul tipped. And Rugg unable to hold on. Count holding. 0-2 on Whitney. 2 on, 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th inning. The game tied 7-7. Here at Hawthorne Field in Winooski. In one of the wilder ones we've done. Fastball away, 1-2. Definitely the wildest one we've done this year, and I think going back, this is one of the stranger games. 1 ball, 2 strike count on Whitney. Pitch. Breaking ball, struck him out swinging. Hool strikes out Whitney for the second out. I said Hool, I'm sorry. Clark. Shuffle these guys around. Clark strikes out Whitney for the second out of the inning. Hool is still at second base. He's been there all day. Nobody's moved him anywhere. The Milton second base to the right. And the count is 1 ball and 1 strike on Mayville. Mike Barron, the runner at second. Aaron Metzger, the runner at first for Milton, with 2 down here in the 8th inning. The set. Pitch by Clark. Swung on, pop foul to the left. Coming over is the third baseman, Gavin Rugg, and he makes the catch to retire the side. In the inning for Milton, no runs, no hits, a couple of walks, and 2 left. We go to the last of the 8th now. It is tied 7-7. Thank all our participating sponsors. The game brought to you by the Winooski Press, high-quality offset letter printing, a well-established and respected printing house in Winooski since 1947. Also, the fine folks at the Waltz Game Room, 12 Mallets Bay Avenue, place to go for a relaxing evening of pool or to play some of their great arcade games. T-Rug's Tavern at 149 Elmwood Avenue in Burlington would like you to know that they are now open for lunch as well, so why not stop by and give them a call. And the gang at Catamount Landscaping, Mike Talbot, of course, owns that, specializes in landscape design and construction. Give him a call, 864-7248, for all your landscaping needs. Seems appropriate. We're talking about landscaping right now, too. Is get the pitching mound geared away the way they wanted it. It has gotten a lot cooler here also than it has been earlier with the rain. But as we started at 4 o'clock, and it's now about 6:53. So it's been a long afternoon of baseball. Neither team has really taken advantage of all of their opportunities, certainly. Milton has left 11 men on base. Winooski has left 10. Milton has really hurt themselves with 6 errors and I believe 11 walks. Winooski only has 6 hits, but they've got 7 runs. So all in all, it's been kind of an ugly ball game in a lot of ways, but the kind that a real baseball fan enjoys. And if the weather was nicer, I think we'd enjoy it a lot more. Barron continuing to get loose out there. Wayne at Onion River Clippers is pleased to once again be one of the sponsors of Winooski Spartan Baseball on Adelphia Cable Channel 15. As are the folks at Papa Frank's Italian Restaurant, offering you a warm and friendly atmosphere with authentic Italian food at very reasonable prices. Daily specials at $3.75, including the Italian bread at Papa Frank's. All right, now it's the last half of the 8th inning. Brennan Rugg, Jesse Clark, and Matt Goslin, 3, 4, and 5 in the Winooski batting order, due up against Mike Barron. Brennan Rugg left at the plate when his brother Gavin was thrown out stealing to end the 7th. Rugg is 2 for 4 this afternoon with a single and a double. He scored 2 runs, stolen 2 bases. Left-handed batting catcher for the Winooski Spartans against Mike Barron. Came on to pitch in the last inning. Goes to the breaking ball, and it's chopped foul past the bag at first. Strike 1 on Brennan Rugg. Levine Funeral Home, 132 Main Street in Winooski, pleased to join these other fine businesses in sponsoring Winooski televised baseball games on Channel 15 this season. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball for a strike call. 0-2 on Brennan Rugg, who had the notion on that one, laid off, and although he looked back to Arnie Sherman, I think he knew that was a strike. 0-2. Barron pitching, goes to another breaker, and it's fouled back. 3 straight breaking balls thrown by Barron here to Rugg. No balls and 2 strikes. Champions Tavern, 30 Main Street in Winooski, would like to wish the Spartans good luck for this '95 season. All our fine sponsors getting extra mentions this afternoon. As we're in extra innings, a 7-7 game. Breaking ball again, and it's driven in the air to right field. Racing over the right fielder. It's over his head. It'll roll to the wall. Rugg slips going around first, and he has to hold on there. Oh, that hurts. Great shot by Brennan Rugg. He represents the winning run at first base, but he could have been a lot further along than that. Certainly could have been at second, but he slipped going around the bag, and I believe the umpires are going to stop the game right there, and I can't...
The game was halted at this point and called a 7-7 tie, and we are out of time, and so we want to thank our sponsors once again as we leave the air. The Winooski Press at 10 Stevens Street in Winooski. Walt's Game Room at 12 Mallets Bay Avenue, Winooski. Tavern, 149 Elmwood Avenue in Burlington. Landscaping, they're located in Burlington. Onion River Clippers, 7 West Canal Street in Winooski. Frank's Italian Restaurant, 13 West Center Street, Winooski. Viewing Funeral Home, 132 Main Street, Winooski. Champions Tavern, 30 Main Street, Winooski. Ski Plumbing and Heating, you will find them at 327 Main Street, Winooski. Mobile at 298 East Allen Street in Winooski, just off exit 15, I-89. Side Tavern at 18 Mallets Bay Avenue, Winooski.